Breaking news mga kabayan, Israel sumalakay sa Iran. Akala ng Iran hindi aatake ang Israel dahil nasa kalagitnaan ito ng negosasyon sa Amerika. Sinabi ni Prime Minister Netanyahu na naglunsad ang kanilang militar ng tinatawag nitong Operation Rising Lion, kung saan tatagal ito na hanggat kinakailangan nila. Air defense sa Iran, peke, nakapasok ang mga airplanong mandirigma ng Israel sa airspace mismo ng Iran. Isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit nangyari ito dahil sa sekretong gumagawa ng nuclear weapon ang bansang Iran. Ipinipilit ng Iran Islamic regime na magkaroon sila ng nasabing sandata at layunin ay upang wasakin ang Israel at Amerika. Aba. Pero bago pa sila tuluyang makagawa ng sandatang nuklear, kumilos na ang puwersa ng Israel. Kinumpirma ng Israel Air Force na tinarget nito ang nuclear site ng Iran. Dagdag pa ng open source, pinunteriya ng Israel Defense Force ang iba pang mga pasilidad ng Iran upang maparalisa ang kanilang kakayahan na gumanti sa Israel. Kinumpirma naman ng isa sa mga state media ng Iran na nasawi ang utak pinuno ng Iran Revolutionary Guard Corps o ang pinakamataas na pinuno ng militar ng Iran sa nasabing airstrike. Ayon naman sa ulat ng CNN na maging ang top military chief at mga scientists ay kabilang sa mga nasawi matapos tamaan ito ng airstrike. Ganyan katapang at katumpak umatake ang puwersa ng Israel. Nagbabala naman ang Amerika sa Iran na kapag gumanti ito sa Israel at Amerika at kapag may nasawing isang Amerikanong sundalo, siguradong gaganti rin ang Amerika ng mas malakas at mas
Ako po si Roy Z and welcome sa KN Thoughts. Kung hilig mo mga ganitong videos, mag-like at mag-subscribe para lagi kang updated sa mga susunod na upload.
Hindi sa Iran.
And I want to give a message to the Ayatollah right now. If you strike at America, if you attack our military bases, if you kill one single American serviceman or woman, I have every confidence that President Trump will respond with overwhelming force.
Nagpahayag naman sa mundo si Prime Minister Netanyahu na ang kanilang ginawa laban sa Iran ay nararapat lamang.
Moments ago, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. For decades, the tyrants of Tehran have brazenly, openly called for Israel's destruction. They've backed up their genocidal rhetoric with a program to develop nuclear weapons. In recent years, Iran has produced enough highly enriched uranium for 9 atom bombs. 9. In recent months, Iran has taken steps that it has never taken before, steps to weaponize this enriched uranium. If not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months, less than a year. This is a clear and present danger to Israel's very survival. 80 years ago, the Jewish people were the victims of a Holocaust perpetrated by the Nazi regime. Today, the Jewish state refuses to be a victim of a nuclear Holocaust perpetrated by the Iranian regime. Now, as Prime Minister, I've made it clear time and again, Israel will never allow those who call for our annihilation to develop the means to achieve that goal. Tonight, Israel backs those words with action. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear enrichment program. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear weaponization program. We targeted Iran's main enrichment facility in Natanz. We targeted Iran's leading nuclear scientists working on the Iranian bomb. We also struck at the heart of Iran's ballistic missile program. Last year, Iran fired 300 ballistic missiles at Israel. Each of these missiles carries a ton of explosives and threatens the lives of hundreds of people. Soon, those missiles could carry a nuclear payload, threatening the lives not of hundreds, but of millions. Iran is gearing up to produce 10,000 of those ballistic missiles within 3 years.
Magiging malaking dagok ito para sa Amerika na matibay nilang kaalyado sapagkat sa kasalukuyan nga ay tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang isinasagawang diplomatic deal ni US President Donald Trump sa nuclear program ng Tehran.
Now just imagine 10,000 tons of TNT landing on a country the size of New Jersey. This is an intolerable threat. It too must be stopped. Iran is now working on what it calls the new plan to destroy Israel. You see, the old plan failed. Iran and its proxies try to encircle Israel with a ring of fire and to attack us with the horrible attack of October 7th. But the people of Israel, the soldiers of Israel, rose like lions to defend our country. We crushed Hamas, we devastated Hezbollah, we hit Iranian proxies in Syria and Yemen. And when Iran directly attacked us twice last year, we struck back inside Iran itself. Yet in defending ourselves, we also defend others. We defend our Arab neighbors. They too have suffered from Iran's campaign of chaos and carnage. Our actions against Iran's proxy Hezbollah led to the establishment of a new government in Lebanon and the collapse of Assad's murderous regime in Syria. The peoples of those two countries now have a chance for a different future, a better future. So too do the brave people of Iran, and I have a message for them. Our fight is not with you. Our fight is with the brutal dictatorship that has oppressed you for 46 years. I believe that the day of your liberation is near. And when that happens, the great friendship between our two ancient peoples will flourish once again. I want to assure the civilized world, we will not let the world's most dangerous regime get the world's most dangerous weapons. And Iran plans to give those weapons, nuclear weapons, to its terrorist proxies. That would make the nightmare of nuclear terrorism all too real. The increasing range of Iran's ballistic missiles would bring that nuclear nightmare to the cities of Europe and eventually to America. Remember, Iran calls Israel the small Satan. It calls America the great Satan. And this is why for decades, it's led millions in the chants of death to Israel and death to America. Today, Israel is responding to those genocidal calls with action and with a call of our own. Long live Israel and long live America. Our action will help make the world a much safer place. I want to thank President Trump for his leadership in confronting Iran's nuclear weapons program. He has made clear time and again that Iran cannot have a nuclear enrichment program. Today, it is clear that Iran is just buying for time. It refuses to agree to this basic requirement of peaceful nations. That is why we have no choice but to act, and act now. The hardest decision any leader has to make is to thwart a danger before it is fully materialized. Nearly a century ago, facing the Nazis, a generation of leaders failed to act in time. They were paralyzed by the horrors of World War I. They were determined to avoid war at all costs. And they got...
Para sa inyong mga reaksyon, mag-iwan lang ng komento sa ibaba ng video na ito para manatiling updated sa ating mga susunod na upload. Siguruhin mag-subscribe. I-like mo na rin ang ating mga videos bilang suporta. Muli, ako po si Roy Z at maraming salamat sa pagsubaybay sa ating channel.